नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Uncle, I don't know the tune for this one.
Okay, so can you repeat after me? Narayana Samarambham
Narayana Samarambha
Shankaracharya Madhyamam
Shankaracharya Madhyamam
Asmadacharya Paryantam
Asmadacharya Paryantam
Vande Guru Paramparam
Vande Guru Paramparam
Sada Shiva Samarambham
Sada Shiva Samarambha
Shankaracharya Madhyamam
Shankaracharya Madhyamam
Asmadacharya Paryantam
Asmadacharya Paryantam
Vande Guru Paramparam.
Vande Guru Paramparam.
How about this? Om Dhyana Moolam Gurur Murtihi
Dhyana Moolam Gurur Murtihi
Puja Moolam Gurur Padam
Puja Moolam Gurur Padam
Mantra Moolam Gurur Vakyam
Mantra Moolam Gurur Vakyam
Moksha Moolam Guru Krupa
Moksha Moolam Gurur Kripa. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat.
Thank you very much, Aditi. I bow down and welcome all the divine Atma Jyotis to today's Bhagavad Gita Satsang. Hari Om Megha.
Hari Om Vijay sir. I'm sorry that I was late.
That is okay, no problem. All right. So let's begin with a small dhyana, okay? And then we will get into today's contemplation. So what is the understanding of dhyana you have? Who wants to tell me what is your understanding of what is dhyana, meditation? What is meditation or what is dhyana?
Uncle, when we say the term, I think it's best to say conscious resting of the mind. So you're basically removing all unwanted thoughts from your mind and focusing on certain things. So we generally focus on our breathing so that like there is one thing that you can clearly focus on, so nothing else is in your mind.
Very good. Wonderful. So any other views on what is dhyana? What is meditation? Any other understanding? Is the understanding given by Aditi okay with all of you? Is that what all of you are agreeing to? Okay. Then next question. So what is the purpose of that? So you define what is dhyana. What is the purpose of that? Why do we have to practice dhyana?
It helps us concentrate on whatever we're doing better.
It helps us concentrate on whatever we are doing better. But here you're concentrating on, for example, like she said, breath. So how does it help you? In any other situation, will it help you?
Yeah, so like while we're concentrating on our breath, the other thoughts are reduced,
Mm.
and that help like it makes our mind less chaotic, and then after that, whatever we're doing, it helps us do it better.
All right. Yeah, Aditi.
Uncle, in any situation, like if we just consciously like observe our breath and remove ourselves from everything else that's going on, we can be more calmer and deal with the situation easily.
Excellent. Are what Aditya and Aditi saying agreeable to all? Any other reason? Any other purpose? Anybody sees?
Uncle, if you just want to rest also, you can meditate, because in our life, we're always thinking of so many things at the same time. So it can help us just calm down and be still.
Excellent. All are correct. So you have your body through which you do things. You also have a mind which is helping the body to do whatever it is doing. But in our world, you and all of us, are we using our body more or mind more?
Mind.
Mind, correct, right? So none of us are required to go to a well and carry water, or wash our clothes, or clean the utensils, or plant water, water the plants, right? So or pound the grains. That is how it used to be. But nowadays, all of us pound the grain. Where do we pound the grain?
On our devices.
This thing called as a mobile, and this is the only thing that we keep on pounding. Or or thumbing, right? That's what you call thumbing. So that's all the pounding you're doing constantly. So even to do that pounding, you're constantly using your mind. And the mind, depending upon what is that you're pounding on, can cause various kinds of tensions, worries, anxieties. So for example, let's say you're chatting with a friend and the friend says, "Oh, dude," or whatever you guys, bro. Okay. So what is usually girls use? You also use bro, is it?
No,
Dude.
I don't use anything.
You don't use anything. Oh, good. Oh, God. But whatever, you use something, right? You use something. Did you see that Insta? Whatever you posted, so many comments. And then some comments are nasty comments. Then suddenly, yo. So, like that, even in your little world, there are so many things can cause up and down. So, meditation at one level is to consciously rest the mind. We rest our mind generally in a day. When
we sleep.
When we sleep. But is that a conscious resting? You are not awake and aware. You are asleep. When you are awake and aware, what you do is a conscious activity. So consciously to rest the mind is meditation. So the purpose is, like you already said, is to calm the mind. It's like a whiteboard. A lot of things are written. If you have to write something new, wipe it. Then only you can write something new. Then whatever you write will be clearly visible. This is one of the main benefit, one of the main purpose of dhyana. The other one, which is even more important, is you realize through the dhyana that you don't require something else to become peaceful, because peace is your very inner essence. So to become aware of your own true nature, and the one who is seeing, okay, the one who is watching the breath, or the one who says, okay, now I will not look at this thought. Who is that? So to become aware of your own self, that is you. Because the one who is watching the breath is you. Because what you are watching is not you. Breath is not you. You're watching the breath. The thought that you're watching, you are not the thought. You're watching the thought. So thereby, you develop a ability to discriminate, viveka. So through that viveka, you clearly see what is you and what is not you. In the sense of what is coming in you and going. Even the thought are coming in you only. So in that sense, it cannot be apart from you. It cannot be something else other than you. But you can see that it is coming and going. So there is a changing aspect and there is an unchanging aspect. So to become aware of this whole is also meditation. Is that clear? All right. Any questions? Okay. All right. So therefore we use some, so for example, if you have to jump like a pole vault, you use a stick, no? You run and then you hold the stick, and then what you do? Will you keep on holding to the stick? You might not have done it, but have you seen pole vaulters? You cannot be holding on to the stick, right? You let go of the stick and then you jump over. So like that, we use the breath as our pole vault, as our stick. Clear? All right. Megha, is it all clear? Making sense to you? Okay. All right. So let's do a little practice. Okay. Yeah. Please sit straight. Please sit straight. Keep your feet together. You can even cross them. Keep your keep your hands comfortably on your thighs. Place them one over the other. Slightly bend your neck backwards. Close your eyes. The place where you keep kumkum, in between your eyebrows, let your inner gaze be there. There you see the presence of Surya Bhagavan. Offer your respects and gratitude to Surya Bhagavan. Become aware of the sounds outside. There may be sounds coming from people talking. There may be things moving, sounds coming from that. Or where you are sitting, there may be fan or some other machine making sound. Become aware of the sounds. Your mind generally goes and interacts with the sounds and tries to analyze the sound. Gently tell your mind to let the world go on, to let the sounds happen. Then your mind may ask you, What work I can do? Tell your mind to notice the breath at the tip of your nose. If you are unable to notice the breath, for a few times, inhale deeply and exhale. As you inhale, you can feel the sensation of the air moving in through your nostril and then through your neck into your lungs. And as you exhale, the air moves from your lungs up your neck, through the nostrils again, and back. Simply notice the in-breath and the out-breath. Simply notice how it is. Is it long? Is it short? Simply notice. During that time, if any thoughts occur in your mind, gently tell your mind to let it be. And come back to watch your breath. As you're watching, you may feel very light. There may not be any sensations of the body. Notice how silent and serene your mind has become. It is like a clean whiteboard now. Let us write the most meaningful sentences for your life on this board. See yourself as a happy, healthy, peaceful, energetic, truthful, kind, wonderful being who brings out the best qualities from within and helps the others around to bring out their inner best. See your family members, mother, father, brothers, sisters, grandparents. See them all happy, healthy, and peaceful. See your friends, relatives, neighbors, teachers, all the people that you know. See all of them happy, healthy, and peaceful. See all the people in the world, whether you know them or not. See all of them happy, healthy, and peaceful. Now see all the beings, birds, animals, plants, river, mountain, stars, galaxies. See the entire existence happy, healthy, and peaceful. Once again, see yourself in this wonderful and divine existence as a happy, healthy, peaceful, energetic, truthful, kind, wonderful being who brings out the best qualities from within and helps the others around to bring out their inner best. Become aware of your breath. Become aware of your body. Become aware of your surroundings. Gently scrub your palms. Give warmth to your eyes. Offer your respects and gratitude to all the divine Ātma-Jyotis who are here today. And gently open your eyes. How does it feel? How does it feel for Megha?
It was kind of feeling that I didn't slept and woke up suddenly at midnight.
Very nice. As if you woke up from a deep sleep.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Nice. Aditi?
I feel calm, like my mind feels very open right now.
Anita?
Uncle, I feel blank, but I feel rested.
You feel very rested. Aditya?
Yeah, like Megha said, I feel like I just woke up. Like I'm refreshed.
Very refreshed.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Excellent. So, please practice. It's like to drive a car at high speed, you have to first of all learn how the car functions and how I have to maneuver the car in very slow speed. I have to know every turn. So some of you are practicing dance. So in order to dance at a speed, at a higher speed, you have to first know the movement in a slow speed. You have to know each and every movement. Only when you noticed every movement at higher speed, it will all come together. So therefore, to do anything efficiently in life, you have to learn to simply quieten your mind. In the very quiet mind, you can start seeing how things are happening. The one who notices each and every movement is then capable of using it appropriately. Otherwise, you miss on something. And when you miss on something, then it will not come to your help. And so, there is this Mahavakya. Prajnanam Brahma. Awareness is Brahmatva, is divine quality. So you have the divine quality of awareness. To be aware. Simply to be aware. But we tend to think that thinking is important. Simply to notice. Simply to watch is your greatest strength. To be consciously silent is your greatest gift. To be consciously peaceful is the most invaluable gift from yourself to yourself. So please learn to cultivate it. The one who cultivates it can handle any situation. So there was this joke, not a joke, but in an interview. Modi was asked, "My God, you work so much. I see you work for some 14 hours, 16 hours. You all know that story, right? You know, he works so much during the day. He usually wakes up, I think, around 4:30, and then he does yoga, abhyasa, pranayama. And he keeps on working till about 11, 12. And there are some times when he visits other countries, he's constantly traveling, shifting the time, but he's on the move. Tuck, 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 tuck. Somebody asked, what is the secret of your energy? He said, मैं बहुत खाता हूँ. I eat a lot. They were amazed. What do you eat? Galiyan. So abuses. Because if you see, most people know, if the tap in their home is not working, what is this fellow Modi? My tap in the home is not working. If my son is not studying, what is this Modi? Modi is not doing a good education. So each and everything is Modi's problem. So रोज खाता हूँ. क्या खाता हूँ? गालियां. 100 kilo गालियां खाता हूँ. So there is a secret in that. Irrespective of what others are saying, he is able to remain calm and silent. That is the strength. You've not seen him getting, angry, upset, shouting, screaming. So you always seen him being very, very clear and calm and composed and give his responses. So like that, each one of you have that strength, but you need to cultivate it. It doesn't come just like that. Just by saying it doesn't happen. You have to cultivate. What you cultivate, that grows in you. All right? Okay, cool. So shall we move on to the Gita shlokas? Okay. So looks like all of you have already presented 2.62 and 2.63, right? So we'll move on to the next shloka. So who's ready? Who's ready to present the next one? What is the next one? Okay, Aditi is ready. Excellent. So,
Uncle, both of us have ours ready.
Excellent. Very good. Then I'm giving you the permission to share. Go ahead. Are you also ready? You didn't get what?
I wasn't able to prepare.
Oh. How about Megha? Okay. All right. So then we will listen to Anita Aditi today.
Om Raga-dveṣha-viyuktais viṣhayān indriyaiśh charan ātma-vaśhyair-vidheyātmā prasādam adhigachchhati. The one who controls the mind and is free from attachment and aversion, even while using the object of the senses, attains the grace of God.
Raga, attachment, dveṣha, aversion, viyuktais, free, to, but, viṣhayān, objects of the senses, indriyaiśh, by the senses, charan, while using, ātma-vaśhyair, controlling one's mind, vidheya-ātmā, one who controls the mind, prasādam, grace of God, adhigachchhati, attains. So this shloka says that when we have control over our minds, even though we're using objects that are termed as distractions, we won't get attached to them or we won't get distracted. Then we attain the grace of God. Uncle, so I thought of an example from a story and for something from my everyday experiences. So in this series that we watched, there is this stone which has immense power, and everyone is fighting over that ice stone. But this one person who possesses it knows its power, and even though he uses it only for the benefit of the world and not for any personal gain. And even then, he is not attached to it, and he's completely fine, even if he won't have the ice stone with him anymore. And he is okay with the fact that he cannot use it for his personal gain, and he doesn't want to use it for his personal gain. So despite being aware of its power and how much it can give him, he has so much control over his senses that though other people are fighting over it, he is not fighting over it. He is not.
Wonderful. So that's the story reference. But how do you see it applicable to you?
Uncle,
Can you cite anything from your own personal example?
yes, Uncle. Uncle, so there's this biscuit that I really like.
Which biscuit?
Lotte Choco Pie.
Lotte Choco Pie. Okay.
We usually don't really buy biscuits and other things like that at home. So when we buy it, I tend to get very excited and finish it very quickly.
Hmm.
So we bought it twice in the last few months, which means I've been eating it a lot. So I think recently even when I feel like eating it, I've been trying to tell myself that it's not something healthy, so I should decrease my desire to eat it. So that I think the shloka, like it says, I can still eat it and still enjoy that food, but I don't have to get attached to it. I have to have enough control over myself to prevent that from happening.
Okay, so what you have developed a sense of attachment to that, and what is the effect of that? I mean, do you feel if it is not given to you, you feel angry?
I don't feel angry, but I feel like eating it often.
Okay, you feel like eating it often, and if it is there, if somebody wants to take it, you feel very possessive about it.
Sometimes.
Okay, all right. So that is what the attachment has done. Okay, excellent. Any other point you have?
No.
Does anyone have a question to Anita on what she has said so far? All right. Let's listen to Aditi then.
Uncle, I'm using a very general example that all of us have experienced in our life. So now, like after COVID, our lives have completely depended on devices and everything works online now. So there is a sense of attachment that like it forms over time, and all of us have to be like very aware of how much we're using it. So even if we get attached, we should be able to understand what, like how Anita said, she gets possessive and things. Like we should be able to understand those kind of feelings and realize that this is attachment, and then we should try to, keep a certain time for it so that attachment does not linger. So, for example, if the devices in our lives, we constantly use it for almost everything. But if we regulate the amount of time we're on it, reduce the entertainment that we get from it, and only use it for necessary things, we can slowly get away from that attachment and still be able to use it.
Is there anything wrong if, let's say, you have a sense of attachment to that device? What is wrong in it? There is so much of good things available, no?
Uncle, but I think like everything else, something comes with its cons and pros. So if we spend too much time on the device, we're not taking care of our body in a way, because our eyes, they will get really affected by that. And now because of attachment, we don't go out in the nature, we don't spend time doing any other activity. So those kind of things affect us mentally and physically. So yeah.
Okay. So that is about raga. Raga is attachment. How about dvesha? What is the example you have? Yeah, Anita.
Uncle, using the same example that she gave for okay, actually I'm not sure.
Okay. Go back to the shloka. Yeah. So the one who controls the mind and is free from attachment and aversion, rāga-dveṣha, right? And even while using the objects of the senses, means what?
even when you are using those objects, you do
Hmm.
not develop a sense of attachment?
Yeah, that is sense of attachment. But what is there about aversion?
Uncle, does the aversion mean aversion from everyday activities or aversion to that sense of, object of the sense?
It is in reference to that particular object.
If you're attached, if you're attached to it, how do you have aversion from it?
So
Uncle, or
that,
does that come from others' opinions that you have heard of?
come again, can you explain that better?
Like aversion to certain objects because maybe you have, with some past experience, or someone has told you that object is not good, you have an aversion towards it.
Okay. So this is probably easier for all of you to answer. Which vegetable is your most favorite vegetable, Anita?
Potato?
Potato. For Megha?
Ash God.
Ash God. For Aditi?
I think tomato.
Tomato.
Tomato is a fruit.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's okay.
carrot.
So, which one?
Carrot.
Carrot. Okay. And Aditya?
Cucumber.
Cucumber. Okay. Now, which is your least liked vegetable, Anita?
Uncle, I have too many.
Name the one.
Lady's finger.
Lady's finger. Oh my God. Then you don't like your fingers, huh? Okay. And for Aditi?
Bitter gourd.
Huh?
Bitter gourd.
Bitter gourd. Okay. For Megha?
Pumpkin.
Oh, you like ash gourd, but you don't like pumpkin. Okay. For Aditya?
It's that Mangalore Sautekai.
Mangalore Sautekai. So it's another kind of a cucumber.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now you see, you already have developed a sense of liking to something, sense of dislike to something. So the sense of dislike, the moment I bring nice ladies' fingers, somebody in this room will run away. I enjoy eating raw ladies' finger, but somebody will say, ugh, and will run away. Right? Like that. Maybe pumpkin. If pumpkin pie is made and all of us are enjoying, Megha will say, yo, how can people eat pumpkin pie? So, based on what is this happening, how it is happening like this, how it is happening like this,
You have like a sense of judgment of the object in your mind.
you have developed you have done some judgment. What kind of a judgment?
In the case of aversion, that it's bad.
That I don't like it. It is bad. It is, oh, it smells. So something about it. One of the five senses may be the sight of it. Sometimes you don't like the sight of it. Sometimes you don't like the sound of it. Sometimes you don't like the smell of it. Sometimes it's a combination of. So essentially, what your five senses are giving, one of that you are rejecting. I don't like it. Okay, I like how the lady's finger is to see, but when I put it into the mouth, that taste, that jelly taste, that little slimy taste, is that how it is for Anita?
Yes.
You like the look of it, no?
Yeah, it looks fine.
It looks fine. And when you're crunching it is also okay. Sound is also okay.
Yeah, that's also fine.
Smell is also okay.
There is no specific smell, right?
Have you Have you done it? Have you taken it and smelled it?
No.
And you should. So you see now, because of your sense of aversion, a whole range of things are outside of you. You don't want to deal with them. So if I ask you, do you know the sound of, see, when you're crunching carrot, have you heard the sound of crunching carrots when you're chewing? Is it the same sound when you're crunching, let's say, ash gourd? Or is it the same sound when you're crunching, say, potato? Or is it the same sound when you're crunching cucumber? Merely by hearing the crunching sound, is it not possible for you to make out whether it's a carrot or a cucumber? But now, the smell of it, because you have not done it, because you have developed a sense of aversion, you don't know it. So it's outside of you. It now is kind of like your enemy. If your amma says, today I have made wonderful curry out of lady's finger, yo, my amma always cooks lady's finger only. My amma loves to do things only for Anita, not Aditi, not for me. She always only makes carrot. But why does she have to make all this lady's finger? So like that, now you start connecting things to something else also. I'm not saying you are doing that. I'm saying like that, we develop a sense of, so for example, if we have a sense of aversion to, say, some color cloth, as an example, I'm just saying, say black, then, you know, we may tend to develop a sense of aversion to people who are wearing black. So like that, we go on in the life with a sense of separation. What I like, I want only that. What I don't like, I don't want it. But is life like that? Is life like that? Will life always give you the smell that you like, the sound that you like, and the taste that you like? No. In life, carrots are there, peas are there, bitter gourd is there, lady's finger is there, ash gourd is there, pumpkin is there, potato is there, all are there. But I have a selective affinity. Then the others, they feel left out. Yeah, they feel left out and they come in front of you. When they come in front of you, you feel, yo, why are they coming in front of me? So then you battle in your mind with that thing. Why is it in front of me? So when you're battling, see, when something you accept, how does it feel to you? You feel very quiet. Like when we were meditating now, I suggested, listen to the sounds. Let it go on. When you just let it go on, you had no sense of, okay, I like this sound, I don't like this sound, I want this sound, I don't want this sound. So many sounds were happening around you. But you just let it go on, let it be. When you let it be, that sound no more could impact you. When that sound was happening, and if you had said, I don't like this sound, why is this music coming? I don't like this music. Turn off the music. Like that, you may react. But now, during meditation, what you did, let it be. Whatever the sound was, a bird sound, a machine sound, people talking, whichever language, whatever it was, you just let it be. You are not judging. The judgment part of your mind, you kept it away for some time. For some time you said, okay, let it be. Whenever you've done that, you felt very relaxed. Notice that. So your meditation relaxed you. You felt as if I freshly woke up. Why? Because the judgment part of your mind, you kept it aside for some time. Otherwise, we constantly are using that. So therefore, the sense of attachment or the sense of aversion, what you are attached to, you want to get more of it. You want to seek more of it. I want more choco pie. What is that? Biscuit?
Latte choco pie.
Latte choco, yeah. What's Aditi's favorite food?
Pancakes.
Cornflakes.
No, pancakes.
Pancakes, okay. Aditya's?
Pasta.
Pasta. Megha?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay, very good. Good. That's okay. So, till today I didn't know that there was a food called I don't know. Okay, good. So, Megha likes I don't know. Somebody likes pasta. Somebody likes pancake. Somebody likes latte choco pie. So, you're seeking more of it. When it is in the home, the mind is only about when can I possess it? When can I have it? When can I consume it? Otherwise, it will get over. I'm so excited. So it develops a sense of attachment, and from the sense of attachment, you know, in the previous shloka, what happens?
Anger.
Krodhas bhavati sammohaha. What is the source of anger? Attachment.
Attachment.
So now if somebody is having more of what I want, then I have a sense of I have to grab it back. I have to take it back. So a naturally peaceful being whose very nature is peace, because through the object of the mind, because there is a sense of I want and I don't want. What I want more of it. What I don't want, I want to run away from it. So what I want and what I don't want. What I want is my attachment. What I don't want is my aversion. That causes all the turmoil. I want, I don't want. I want, I don't want. So these are the two thoughts in your mind. You all heard the churning of the ocean by the devatas and the asuras. I don't want is like that asura. I want is like that devata. I'm just giving an example. So they are doing what? They're churning. What are they churning? Churning your mind. I want, I don't want. Oh, I should see that movie. No, sit and study. No, I don't want to sit and study. So there's a churn. I want, I don't want. So what I want to do more of it. If somebody stops that, I develop a sense of anger, frustration, irritation. Because of what? Because in my mind I have developed attachment. Not because of what the other one is doing. Even when Bhagat Singh was being taken to the gallows to be hung, it is said that he was whistling. He was very happy. So they could crush his body. They could crush his surroundings. They could put him in the jail, but they could not crush his spirit of independence. So like that, when you have a sense of attachment and aversion, you let the outside thing crush your independence. Because now you become a bondage. You become bound to that outside thing, whatever that may be. That thing may be a food that you eat, that thing may be a sound you like, that thing may be a sight you like, That thing may be a book, that thing may be a gadget, that thing may be a person. So like that, different levels. But fundamentally, it is the same phenomena of the mind. In your mind, you have developed a sense of attachment or aversion. Is that so far clear? Then why is there a attains the grace of God? How does it help you to attain the grace of God?
They don't, in this book, I think they don't literally mean God. But I think like they understand that the truth of the, like one of the truths which helps them lead a better life, which can be considered like the blessing of the God.
Example, can you elaborate that further?
So let's say a person isn't attached to like anything that like Bhagat Singh example. So even when he was going to be hung, he was still happy, right? So in that case, you can say he has the grace of God because he was happy even till his last moment, even though everything around him was gone. So like that.
Like that. Okay. Anita, Aditi?
Uncle, I think it's also to be able to lead your life in a better way because you don't have all those judgments, those opinions and distractions.
So when you're free from opinions, judgments, and distractions, you have a peaceful existence. Then does it mean that if somebody asks you, is this white color or black color? What do you, because you should not have judgment, will you say I have no judgment, so I will not answer?
No.
Then, so to answer that this is white, you have to have a judgment, right? That this is white. Then, okay, once again, we are back to the square one. We are once again bound, is it?
No, but when they say judgment, I think they mean in a different way. Like telling something for what it is fine, but having an already made judgment is wrong. So like seeing a banana and saying it's a banana is different from saying that's a banana and it tastes bad.
So having my own
Opinions
opinions.
formed by judgment.
Yeah, go ahead, Aditi.
Uncle, I think it's opinions formed by others' judgments or your own random judgments.
So the deep-rooted judgment. So to say that it is white is okay. To say it is a banana, it's okay. But I don't like it. I like it. That doesn't come from, see, for example, if I introduce a new vegetable to you. Okay, so let's say there is a, who here has tasted, there's a wonderful new vegetable. It's called raspberry. Has anyone of you tasted raspberry? No, you've not eaten. Megha, have you?
No.
No. Okay. Now, if I ask you, Aditi, do you like raspberry or not?
I haven't tried it, so I don't know.
How about Anita?
I don't know either.
Aditya?
I don't know.
Megha?
I don't know.
See, this is the state of a child. I don't know. Let me taste. But the moment it tastes, then it may say, I like it, I don't like it. Then it has become a judgment. Okay, I ate it, and this is how it tastes. It's also okay. But I like this, I don't like this, causes all kinds of bondage. So now tell me, attaining the grace of God, what does it mean to Anita?
Uncle, so we have implied that forming judgments and attachment and aversion also leads to creating unnecessary judgments and opinions, and becoming angry and possessive at times. So I think by saying attaining grace of God, when you're free of all of this, you're very peaceful generally, and you're very calm. So I think it also refers to being in your natural state.
Excellent. Very nice. Your very nature is being peaceful, calm, serene. And that is the nature of God. So grace of God functions in your life in that way. That, like how, the example Aditya gave. Even though he was being hung, he was happy. So in one sense, you can say it's a grace of God. Irrespective of so many Galiyas, Modi is still happy. Grace of God. So even though the favorite choco pie is there, but it is Aditi who's eating it, Anita is simply watching. Grace of God. And the most delicious lady's finger, she smells and she chews and she looks at what is the nature of lady's finger. And she looks at, okay, what is this slimy thing? How is this slimy thing? What is the value of this slimy thing? How is that same water goes, same mud is there, same sunlight comes, same air is there, but one thing looks like lady's finger and it has so many qualities, and another thing looks like carrot and it has so many qualities. Wow, how is it even possible? So that is grace of God. Your natural curiosity, your natural creativity will blossom. Why? No more the mind is blocked by, I like it, so I want to do it. I don't like it, so I don't want to do it. I don't want to be involved with it. So then you're free to operate in the world. Then nothing really bothers you. Because you personally do not have a like, don't like. That doesn't mean that, you'll not make specific choices. But internally, you have no, okay, this is good, so I want it. This is bad, I don't want it. Not like that. You still make choices. You'll still, if somebody comes and says, would you like lady's finger or would you like carrot? You may still say, okay, I may prefer carrot. But deep down, there is no sense of aversion. So how to develop that? That is meditation. So you sat with the eyes closed. For the sounds, you said, let it be. With your eyes open, when you're working in the world, each and every sense is doing its job. You're simply watching how it smells, how it tastes, how it sounds, how it is to look at. You have no judgment, simply watching. That is also meditation. Because you're not doing anything. You're simply being yourself. How your mouth is working, how the saliva is coming, how the sound is coming. You're simply watching. That is also meditation. When that sound comes, how the thoughts are emerging in my mind, what kind of thoughts are emerging in my mind, and what is the thought that I'm picking on, that is also meditation. Because you're not attached to, this is how it has to be. You're simply noticing. Like how you sit down and watch a movie. You simply see the movie. So many scenes come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go. You're simply there. You're a witness. Sakshi. That is grace of God. Because that is being your true nature. That is being you. Does this all make sense? So, what is the takeaway from that is what the key thing, no? You attend something and then what's the takeaway from today's discussion? What is the takeaway for each one of you? Yes, good.
Uncle, when you are free from attachment and aversion, then that also prevents you from being biased against something when you face something in your life. So if you have an aversion or an attachment, then you can automatically decide something as, okay, this is good or this is bad, without even trying to make an effort into getting to know whether it's actually good or not. And you are also generally more calm because you're not busy making so many opinions and judgments. And so you're in your natural being, you're very peaceful.
Correct. In one sense, there is nothing called good or bad in life. It's all about you need everything in proportions. So by itself, knife is not good or bad. The one who uses the knife may have a bad intention. I want to stab somebody and grab something. But the same knife, a surgeon can use to cut and heal. So therefore, nothing is good or bad. It is about what is that you are creating. Okay, I am creating a curry, and my grandma loves lady's finger curry. So I need to learn how to use lady's finger. Not that lady's finger is good or bad. So like that, when I am free from attachment and aversion, I see things for what they are, and I see how to make use of them for whatever the particular purpose that is out there for me at that point in time. Very nice. What about Aditi?
Uncle, I think it's that the one who is free from all of the attachment, aversion, opinions, and judgments, who is able to live in their like just the way they are, their natural self, with their natural curiosity and creativity, they are the ones who can lead the best life.
Excellent. Best life not in terms of outside, but deep within, the most serene life. Excellent, excellent. Very nice. What about for Megha? What is the lesson or what is the main understanding from today's discussion for Megha?
We'll have attachment, aversions going on in our mind, but we shouldn't actually see about if we want it or not, and we should go on with it because it's the grace of God.
Because everything coming in your life is a grace of God. Correct. That's another way of looking at it. We like or we don't like because we have our own judgment. But when you say everything is by God, then also you accept everything. Very nice. Aditya?
So we shouldn't have any attachment or aversion to objects around us, because eventually that attachment or aversion comes back to us and affects us. So a person who leads a life, like on a daily basis, does not indulge in attachment or aversion, they lead the happiest life. and they don't need like objects or anything to make them happy.
Excellent. Wonderful. Any other questions? Any other comments? Anybody? All right. Then shall we end it with the Shanti Mantra? Okay. So I will share the Shanti Mantra. Or I can share the link of the mantras, and Anita Aditi only. Oh, okay. All right. I will share.
Sorry, Uncle.
No, that's okay. That's okay. No problem at all. I will share. So Anita Aditi will guide us, no? Or rather, Aditi will guide us. If there's any particular prayer that you don't know, I can help you. Yeah.
Om Asato Ma Sargamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Uncle, I don't know the tune for this one.
Sure. Nanu
Nanu
Nanembudu
Nanembudu
Nanalla
Nanalla
Ideha
Ideha
Manabuddhi
Manabuddhi
Nanalla
Nanalla
Satchidanandatma
Satchidanandatma
Shivananu Nane
Shivananu Nani
Shivoham
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 Shivoham. Okay, I don't listen to
Antarjyotihi
Antarjyotihi
Bahirjyotihi
Bahirjyotihi
Pratyakjyotihi
Pratyakjyotihi
Paratpara
Paratpara
Jyotirjyotihi
Jyotirjyotihi
Swayam Jyotihi
Swayam Jyotihi
Atma-jyotihi
Atma-jyotihi
Shivosmyaham
Shivosmyaham
Atma-darshanam
Atma-darshanam
Brahma-darshanam
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 Satya-darshanam
Satya-darshanam. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Harihi Om Tat Sat.
Thank you very much, Anita, Aditi, Megha, Aditya. See you all next Saturday. Till then, Hari Om.